once upon a time, in a small village, surrounded by golden fields and green forests, there lived a wise old woman named Muthoni. Muthoni was known throughout the region for her wisdom and kindness. People came from far and wide to seek her advice on all sorts of matters, from family disputes to planting seasons. But Muthoni had not always been old or wise. When she was young, she had struggled to find her purpose in life. She wandered from place to place, helping wherever she could, but feeling as though she was missing something. One day, she came upon an ancient tree at the edge of the village and decided to rest beneath it. As she sat quietly, an elder appeared, seemingly out of nowhere, and handed her a small seed. "This seed," the elder said, "will grow into a mighty tree, but only if you are patient and nurture it well. Do this and you will discover your path." Muthoni took the seed, planted it near her hut, and tended to it every day. Over the years, as the tree grew tall and strong, she found herself gaining wisdom and understanding through her connection to nature, the people around her, and the challenges of life. One year, the village was struck by a terrible drought. The rivers dried up, the crops wilted, and people began to lose hope. They prayed and waited for rain, but none came. The villagers gathered in the centre of town, fearful and worried, and they turned to Muthoni for guidance. Muthoni stood up and said, "The rain will come, but we must be patient and support each other. In the meantime, each of us has something to offer. Let us share what we have, no matter how little, so that no one will go hungry." The villagers listened. They began to come together, each family contributing what little food and water they could spare. They worked as a community, gathering and sharing, making sure that everyone had something to eat, even if it was only a small portion. Months went by, and still no rain fell. But the people did not go hungry, for they had learned to support one another. The drought continued, yet they grew stronger in unity and kindness. Muthoni continued to remind them, "The rain will come, just as night follows day. Have faith." One evening, just as the last of the food was running out, dark clouds appeared on the horizon. The villagers rejoiced, and soon a heavy rain began to pour, soaking the fields and filling the rivers once again. The village had survived the drought, not by the blessings of rain, but by the strength of their unity and resilience. From that day on, the villagers held a yearly celebration honouring Muthoni and the lesson she taught them: that true wealth lies in community and kindness, and that through patience and unity they could overcome any hardship. Muthoni, now very old, continued to live by the mighty tree that she had planted all those years ago. She would sit beneath it each evening, surrounded by children and villagers, passing on stories of wisdom, resilience, and the strength of community.